G'day YouTube, welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club. As always, your host Squidly Tris back for another review for you. Today we are looking at a 25mm dual coil RTA. This is the Geekvape Zeus X. It's a top airflow RTA. That's right, a top airflow rebuildable tank. This top airflow is really hard to get right in an RTA. So let's see how the Zeus fared up. What we're going to do is we are going to dive down. We're going to take a quick look around it. I'll show you the packaging that it comes with, and we might even chuck a build in it. So you've got a generic build video, eh? And the things I do for you guys. Then we'll jump back up top here. You'll see my beautiful face again, and then we'll do the pros, cons, price, and if I would recommend this thing. So stick around, watch the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let's roll that intro. Alright, so here we have a closer look at the Zeus X RTA. So it is a dual coil top airflow RTA. It is 25mm in diameter and 40mm in height. It does come with an 810 drip tip, this sort of short stubby little drip tip, which does sort of form nicely with your top fill system here. So you got this little bit of knurling here. So you grab hold of that knurling, bit of a quarter or half turn, and it exposes your top fill section. You've got pretty average kidney shaped holes to fill your juice there. They're not massive, but you know, they'll do the trick. You got a big fuck off chimney section there. That goes together. You do have your top airflow control right here. So as you turn one, it stops, can't go anymore, and you turn it to open up. There you go. So you've got your chimney section there. You do have the bubble glass pre-installed, which will hold 4.5 mils of liquid, and it does come with a spare straight glass that will hold 3 mils of liquid. There engraved on the inside of the chimney is Zeus, and then you've got a nice little sort of engraved or laser etched picture of, I guess, Zeus. I'm not too sure. Underneath you do have Zeus, all that other bullshit that you would expect, a gold plated 510 pin, which does protrude a shit ton. And that's a look around the outside. I really kind of dig the shape of this. Even though it's got the bubble glass installed, it's pretty nice. It doesn't look too obvious. But let's take a look at the deck, shall we? All right, so as you take the deck out and you expose this sort of chimney section, you'll notice it looks like this piece actually comes out. This section here fits inside the chimney housing and sort of directs the airflow right onto the coils. It's got a little O-ring up the top, so it does fit snugly into the chimney section down there. You can see the air ports from those top airflow slots just in there. So this sort of sits inside like that, and it's got these little cutouts where the notches on the deck fit in like so. So your airflow is going to be lined up to your coils absolutely perfectly. So that's what this little section is for. I just kind of click it in like so and leave it in there. And then we've got the deck. The little interesting thing about this, it's got this little table section. The advantage of having a little table section like this is that you can just sort of pre-cut your coils to any length, drop them in, and cut the excess coil legs underneath so you can fit your wire cutters in there. And that's what that is. So as you can tell, I've been using this, so that's why I've left me dirty coils in there. You do have some little tiny flathead screws to clamp your coil legs down, and then you can see that's where you stuff your cotton, and then a little sort of juice well underneath. So just be aware when you are juicing up your coils, if you do get excess and it does spill in here, you might need to hold the bottom section and fit the chimney over the top, rather than having it upside down and sort of going that way, you will spill your juice. That's because the juice does tend to pool in here as you are, excessively dripping and wetting up those wicks. So that is the Zeus X. Let's take a look at the packaging. All right, so here we have the packaging that the Zeus X comes in. Cool little picture on the front there, I like that, digging it. On the side here, not much to talk about. On that side, not much to talk about. And on the back here, you do have your package contents. You've got some other bullshit down here, just the general stuff on the back of a box. All right, open up your packaging and this is where your Zeus X will be sitting. You do get your little accessories box. Pull this out, let's take a look inside. You do get a shit ton of spares, including O-rings, a tri-tool, what is that, an 810 Ultim drip tip. You get some more screws in there, some more little grubby screws. Just jam-packed full of shit. There's an Allen key. There you go. You do get some coils and some cotton. So these are Nichrome 80 Fuse Clapton coils. And you do get the spare glass section, which is the straight glass that will hold 3.5 mils of liquid. You do get a pamphlet for the Lucid kit. You do get a warning card. And you do get a Zeus X RTA manual. All right, the Zeus X RTA kit. Let's chuck a build in it and then we'll jump back up top. We'll do pros, cons, price, if I would recommend this or not. So let's get to that build video. Alright guys, so there we had a quick look around the Geekvape Zeus Dual, and we had the generic build video. So I have got a set of Andrew Gooley Cloud Revolution coils in here. Got it sitting on top of the Dovepone Nickel, a 0.9 build at 91.5 watts. Let's take it for a fucking toot. Airflow wide open. Oh, sensational. So let's talk about the flavor, the airflow, and the cloud production. That airflow wide open is just super smooth. A really open, direct lung hit, just what I like. The flavor is absolutely on point. Top airflow RTAs can be very difficult to get the right type of flavor, and this thing just delivers flavor shit tons. I would give this a flavor rating from an RTA at around about an 8, maybe even an 8.5. This thing shits all over the Dead Rabbit RTA. Fucking, it just pulls down its pants and fucking spanks it raw. That thing, it is glorious. And the cloud production you saw, the cloud production is fantastic. So with that, let's get into the pros and cons, shall we? So the first pro is it is just super easy to build on. This thing is just an absolute dream to build on. Giving you that sort of little ledge so you can cut your coils. You don't have to cut them perfectly, just snip them, drop them in, fucking then tighten everything down, then cut the bottom of the legs off. That's fantastic. The only thing that you've got to look out for is that you don't leave any of the little cuttings of the coils in here because you can cause a short. So just be aware of that. Another pro for me is I kind of dig the look with the bubble glass. This thing doesn't look too stupid. I really hate the bubble glasses that are kind of accentuated, but this thing with the bubble glass looks kind of cool. I dig the way it looks. The top cap and this real stubby drip tip, really fantastic, super comfortable on the lips. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a rebuildable tank, right? There's not much to it. There's not really much to dislike. So there are some good pros for it. It's got some good flavor. It's got some good cloud production. The airflow's nice and smooth. It's quality built. Drip tip's nice. Bubble glass doesn't look too stupid, and it's easy to build on. Like, there's some pretty solid pros for this thing. So let's talk about the cons for it, shall we? So cons for me, the top cap, to get this off, there is knurling on there, but because it's kind of sloped and it's smooth, it does become a little bit of a pain in the ass from time to time. You kind of got to clamp down properly to get it off. That's the only thing. I would like it maybe a little bit taller knurling just to grab it in there. That's kind of it. That's one con that I had, and it's very, very nitpicky. Apart from that one con, this is kind of like the perfect RTA in my opinion. You got the top airflow so it's not gonna leak on you. It's got really great flavor, and all the other pros that I said before, it's kind of converted me into, like, if this is what RTAs were back 2 years ago, I would be an RTA lover. This is the year of RTAs. If we get more RTAs like this on the market, this is just a fantastic product. Now, what's this gonna set you back? Well, in Australia, I could find it online for about 51 bucks, meaning it's probably gonna be around that $40 US. So that's pretty fucking good for an RTA like this. Geekvape are killing the game. Absolutely fantastic RTA. If you are into RTAs, if you're into dual coil, if you're into anything that's got good flavor, go and check out the Geekvape Zeus X RTA. You won't be disappointed. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoy it. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and remember YouTube, keep it cloudy.